It took Coca-Cola 70,000 prompts with AI to get a half-assed "Holidays Are Coming" commercial. My name is Joe Russo. I make movies. Let me talk to you about why AI is not as efficient as all these hypers want you to believe. 70,000 prompts and 30 days to get a minute of footage that is barely usable. People have gone through Coca-Cola's AI commercial and shown that not even the trucks, the stars of the commercial, match from shot to shot. And rumors suggest that Coca-Cola spent just as much on this commercial as they would have to make a normal live action commercial. All of the heart and all of the storytelling is gone, and all that efficiency, and they still can't even get it right. At this rate of efficiency, it would take over 7 years and 6 million prompts to get a 90-minute feature film. The biggest problem with trying to create fully generated AI content is it does not match shot to shot. And it requires a huge number of VFX artists to come in and fix all of this slop to make it even passable. If it takes 30 days and that many generations, and you still have to hire VFX artists at a fortune to fix this stuff, it is never going to last. The holidays are coming, so is the AI bubble popping.
Every year there tends to be some holiday hubbub, ranging from on such and such didn't bring the cream casserole, or blah blah blah, I forgot X present, it's still at the house, or it's something that's on the TV. Maybe it's the recent Doctor Who Christmas special, or maybe it's Coca-Cola ads. Welcome back to another episode of Fast Talk, the fast food show where I talk about fast food, talking faster about it. And Coca-Cola did the unthinkable, or the thinkable, depending on who you ask. They brought back their holiday Christmas ad, AI edition. It is last year. It caused a lot of flack. I wasn't too disarmed by it. I was like, oh, they're using AI. I can kind of see it, but I kind of see what they wanted to do. They wanted to do a Christmas ad that really felt like retro 90s something. And this year happened again with a lot more fanfare. So let's get into it. All right, this is from USA Today, written by Michelle Del Rey. This was updated November 7th. So this is a couple days ago that this has happened. I don't know why it took me so long to hear about this. I don't know. But it was all over the place. Coca-Cola released a set of new holiday ads, and two created generative AI are bubbling up discussion on social media. The pair of ads that utilize artificial intelligence dropped Monday, November 3rd, are reimaginations of the classic 1995 Coca-Cola spot. The holidays are coming, the company said. The new AI ads arrive after the company was criticized for using AI in holiday ads last season. One titled "The Holidays Are Coming" featured Coca-Cola bus driving through cities around the world as animals like polar bears, pandas, seals, and birds and puppies react. Watch it below. Let's take a look at this. Take a look down memory lane. All right, we're going to take a look at this. Start off with Santa and his Coke bottle. I don't know how long it's going to take for someone to notice the AI. You can kind of, maybe the small truck. These trucks look fine, but it's the animals. Kind of like the animals, the way they move is kind of stealthy. Like the amount of detail it is, like with that mouth, it looks like, yeah, especially there with that coon. The trucks look fine. They look nice and glossy. They kind of are supposed to have that feel. But why not just have an actual person make this? Like, in the end, what is Coca-Cola actually losing? Are they... I get, like, any company wants to make money, but why this? Why not just have an artist make this? If you want to go for a retro 90s feel, right? Have someone do that. There's some artist out there that maybe really wants to have that 90s retro feel, and he kind of took that from them. And a second title, Holidays Are Coming Fantastical, which really sounds like AA title, which the company said will air exclusively in the United States, shows more AI-generated creatures like meerkats, rabbits, koala bears, and raccoons. And by the Coca-Cola truck at the end of the ad, an AI Santa Claus is seen waving with a bottle of a soft drink in his right hand as the animals wave back and cheer. Watch it below. All right, let's take out the new one. Yeah, you can kind of tell with that fire. Like here, not that much. Like it's very hyper stylized. There, I get maybe they want to do more anthropomorphized ones. So is it kind of the same ad but like different settings? I guess. Like it looks good. Like it's kind of high end AI. That's my frustration. Like definitely there. Like that's definitely AI. This is. Listen, again, I'm not gonna discredit people that are complaining about this. It's kind of scummy, but at the end of the day, Coca-Cola makes so much money. Why waste it? Was it because they get to give it to someone that could really make something artful? Like you get awards. You can't get awards with AI. I think that Coca-Cola needs to make awards, but like someone could really make a name for themselves, make an ad. But no, you kind of took that. The company said Coca-Cola's 2025 holiday campaign celebrates behind-the-scene givers with heartwarming films and innovative AI-powered storytelling inspired by authentic connections and festival joy. Their brands use AI technology enhances the creative storytelling while keeping human creativity at the core. What creativity, right? What is here that is creative? What is humanity? Well, there's nothing here that's humanity that's here that I could see. Coca-Cola partnered with San Francisco-based studio's Secret Level and Silverside AI to create the videos. The company statement added, human creativity remains at the heart of Coca-Cola advertising, noting that the music used in the films was performed and sung by real artists. Okay, the music that's fine. It's music. But the actual images that you are making, that you want, you could have had some studio, that worked on Star Wars Visions as an example. Some animated studio or Aardman Studios made a cheerful ad with Wallace and Gromit. Like, instead you want to go AI. When Zootopia's coming out this year, why not get just have the Zootopia character? I know it's not your company, but like have the Disney Coca-Cola. Like you could have worked together. You already got McDonald's as a thing together. Last year the company released its first generative AI Christmas ad, also with the theme holidays are coming. Both ads are similar, but the 2024 ad features more people instead of animals. The company began advertising with AI ads in 2023, released Coca-Cola Master Beats in collaboration with the Real Magic AI platform. The previous Christmas advertisement was widely criticized. In an interview with the Hollywood Reporter, Pratik Thaker, the company's global vice president and head of generative AI, said, last year people criticized the craftsmanship, but this year the craftsmanship is 10 times better. There will be people who criticize. We cannot keep everyone not 100% happy, but a majority of the consumer see it as a positive way. It's worth going forward. Again, Coca-Cola makes so much money, you can complain all day. People complain about new Coke.
The Coca-Cola Christmas AI ad is out. No, that's not it. Unfortunately, it's this. I'm Lawrence, Advertising Creative Director, and after massive backlash from last year's AI Christmas ad, Coke decided to do it again. They claim the entire creative team was just 5 people who generated over 70,000 video clips in 30 days. They were with 2 AI studios, Silverside AI and Secret Level. Now they may have had just 5 people producing it, but having written a Pepsi commercial myself and worked on the John Lewis Christmas ad brief, I can tell you that the amount of people from Coke's side will no doubt have been rather large. Even in their behind the scenes video, it sounds like they've used Notebook LM AI style voices.
Welcome to the making of the Coca-Cola 2025 Holidays Are Coming ad.
It really feels like this work is, actively shaping how storytelling is evolving.
I'll drop a link to that and the others in the comments, but it sounds so fake. Now what's interesting is like last year, people seem to hate it, but in System 1's effectiveness testing, it scored a maximum of 5.9 stars, just like last year. So it works. The data says it works, but there are good examples that exist of human emotion using AI, and this isn't one of them. This is an example of when you shouldn't have used AI, but should have used animation or even humans. Effectiveness scores measure short-term sales, but long-term, I think it's more important to like the ad. Then you're more likely to love the brand. What do you think? Is effectiveness enough? Or does advertising need some human authenticity? Let me know in the comments.
This is very scummy. Like they don't understand how many people were mad. They're mad because this year really obviously was AI. It didn't feel natural. Last one you could barely tell. There was moments, but you could oh, I see what they're doing here. But there was nothing creative here. It wasn't the Frankenstein ad they did. It's not any of the ads that are there that have played 100 times at nauseum that play every year. I'd rather have any of those than these. Like, it's bare bones basic. Like, it's throw in AI animals, throw in Cherry Town, Coca-Cola truck. Social media users poked fun at AI's. Social media users poked fun at ads use of the emerging technology. One user wrote, "You may be wondering why this year's AI Slop Coca-Cola commercial focused on animal characters. It's because the Santa Claus looks like Uncanny Valley Nightmare." Another user just using AI might be part of the company's marketing strategy, so people continue to talk about it on social media. Which, yes, I'm making a video about it. The unfortunate genius of generative AI and the commercials, like the Coca-Cola one, is they induce so much rage that they reshare it into the virality infamy as part of the playbook. Social media users also commented on what they believe were glitches in the ad. The wheels did not turn right, the faces looked off, and that warmth everyone remembers from the original was simply gone. One person wrote, "Yet, not everyone appeared to hate the ad." One user wrote, "Saw this commercial, absolutely amazed. Easily one of the best pieces of work I've seen in a while. It reminded me of the iconic 1994 Coca-Cola ad, but reimagined for 2025 with AI."
As someone who's creative in the arts, in the film industry, I am fully against AI. I think it is tearing down most of the creative and human process of film, art, a lot of other things, and I think it's just really bad for the world. That being said, Coca-Cola's new ad, I clocked it being AI immediately, and of all companies, I would have thought Coca-Cola would have kept that human touch. Every year they have such a wonderful holiday commercial that just touches something. At least in me, I love Coca-Cola commercials, but this year it was like there's that warmth, but there's a coldness to it, and I knew it immediately when I saw the hand driving the truck, and then looking at the truck's license plate, so you can see that it's like kind of AI. And it was just so upsetting to then like Google that and then see that it was an AI made commercial. You could have if you really wanted that, you could have gotten world-class animators. You have the money. You're a big company, and gotten that heartfelt animation that you were looking for. But instead, they went the lazy AI route, and it just doesn't bring the same heart of the Coca-Cola Christmas commercial that past years have brought. And I think that's really upsetting, because that also took a lot of people's jobs that could have possibly made this commercial. And yeah, there were other jobs that like you had to plan it out and you had to program the AI, whatever. It's just power that didn't need to be used, and honestly made me kind of hate Coke for that. Controversial? I don't know. But I just really like seeing actual animators getting work, because it's hard enough in this industry.
That's what gets me. There's some artists out there or studio like, I really want to make a 90s-esque ad. Oh, Coca-Cola is 90s. I could really play up that cheer form. No. Someone else decided, hey, let's hire AI. Take all of that away. It's so freaking annoying. Coca-Cola isn't the first company to try and create an ad using AI. In 2023, Toys R Us released its own advertisement made with artificial intelligence. Toys R Us doesn't have any freaking money. The ad featured Charles Lazarus, the company's founder, as a boy. The advertisement came out under fire because the boy character appeared differently in several shots. However, Nike released an AI ad in 2022 that served as a tribute to tennis player Serena Williams. The project titled Never Done Evolving used archival footage of the Williams and artificial intelligence. It received several awards following its release.
Coca-Cola did another fully AI ad that people don't like, and it got me thinking, do people like AI less as it gets better?
Even then, you're making archival footage move smoothly in with the character now, but there's also a studio that might want to do that. Like, it's really good at that one thing, making archival footage and meshing it together. But no, Coca-Cola or Nike don't want to dish out the money when you make billions. Overall, this is something that's going to keep happening. Coca-Cola seems to not learn their lesson. More companies are doing it. More companies are doing it. Heck, Hasbro recently had a job listing for like AA division at their studio. It's going to happen. We're going to have this more in our lives. It's intrusive. Facebook now has AI stuff. Google, you can't turn it off. You kind of got to live with it. As long as studios understand there is a creative side and there are people out there that are hungry and want to make stuff, AI can be used as a tool. Heck, I use AI. It's in every video. I use it in the description and for my keywords. That's it. Everything else, me. I cut it together, I shoot it, I make a thumbnail. Everything else is me. AI can be used well or can be used badly. It depends on how you look at it. What do you think? Am I just yelling at the sky at this on my own man, yelling at clouds? Or is like this going to be something that's going to keep happening, and the more outrage we have, the more Coca-Cola is going to be like, hey, we're doing well. I don't know. I just want to kind of make this video. For whatever reason, I maybe because I did that Starbucks Bear Cup one, they kind of like, I thought it did well. The views were up on that one, at least watch time. So if you want to watch that one, check that out, along with a Thanksgiving video I have coming out maybe in the next week or two. Check that out. You can also check out my podcast at Pizza Party Pod, Long Distance Pizza Party Podcast, and my own socials at FT_Shoes. You can also check out a video and a playlist popping up here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out my recent review of C4's Orange Starburst. I found a can of it, so it's something that just really surprised me that this was still out there somewhere. So check that out. Guys, have a day. Stay bearded, stay faithful, peace.